Okay, we're...
All right. Hello, Pembroke Elections 2018. Max Gower here with my amazing co-host Candace, and we're here with Ryan Slaughter, currently in the running for City Council of Pembroke, Ontario. We're so grateful to have you here, Ryan.
Oh,
Thanks
you
for
very
showing
much.
up.
Thank
Awesome.
you. Thank
So,
you.
everyone, I just wanted to give you a disclaimer. We're on Facebook Live, and so we're on Wi-Fi right now, obviously trying to save a buck. And we have data available. If you notice at any time that the live feed is choppy or cutting out, please message myself through Facebook Messenger or message Candace through Facebook Messenger, and we'll switch over to data, and that will just be a small intermission for that. So we're going to try to run this 15 to 30 minute interview with Ryan here and get to know all about you. Do you want to start us off, Candace?
Yeah, absolutely. So, of course, the point of the interview is just to get to know who you are, who the people are voting for. So can you give us a little bit of background on yourself?
Well, sure. I mean, I grew up in Pembroke. You know, my whole family is from Pembroke, and my extended family, aunts, uncles, everybody's here in Pembroke. I have 5 brothers and sisters. We've all, I did the Observer paper out. You know, a lot of local community events. My mom was heavily invested in our community with Columbus House. My father ran a senior home here in Pembroke also. But you know, my family itself, all my brothers and sisters have left when we got out of high school. We went to university. I went to Carleton U for a bit, and then I ran Avis Budget for 7 years in Ottawa. And then I came home. And same with the rest of my brothers and sisters all came home. So now we all work together, most of us, and all my brother-in-laws and everyone else all work together, most of us, at the car dealership at Pembroke Mitsubishi and Hyundai Pembroke. We're very family-oriented. We're a tight family. And it's really nice to see us spread out and come back in. And that's the basis of why I am going for the candidacy is because I would like to see my daughter and my nieces and nephews to come back to our community after they leave to school or even stay at Algonquin or something here. But I want to see them come back and succeed in Pembroke.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So it's nice to know you have some really deep roots in the community, and
Yeah.
so you're running for councillor,
Mm-hmm.
and what got you started on that thought?
Well, like I said, I mean, there was something that said, I own a few properties in Pembroke, and you know, the taxes are high. I think I'm a big boater in the summer, and I like to ski and snowboard in the winter. It was really too bad about Alice Ski Hill, but you know, hopefully one day we can bring that back, because I have a lot of good memories at Alice Ski Hill. But you know, it would be nice to, you know, you got the fort and stuff. It'd be nice if we could get something in the waterfront built up and have something on our end and on the Ontario side in Pembroke, which would be fabulous for sledders, because we are a huge community of sledders and four-wheelers and everything else, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, yeah, you know, it's that is why I want to use the candidacy.
That's really wonderful. I've definitely seen a lot of your signs out and around. It sounds like seems like you got a lot of support in the community, and
yeah, my family's been great. Friends have been great. You know, I have a lot of support, and you know, I just want to get my foot in the door.
that's wonderful.
Yeah.
You got any questions there, Max?
I have questions. We can't actually access any of the Facebook feed because you're not online on your phone. So I need to just grab my laptop to be able to grab more questions from the public. If you viewers right now in the Facebook group, if you want to type in questions, we'd like to filter through those questions, be able to ask Andrew a few questions from the public viewers.
Ryan.
Oh, sorry, Ryan.
No, it's okay, but hey, I got something else to show you here. This is kind of neat, okay? I have something. Tony Guerrero stopped by my office the other day. Yeah, so this is from 1977, okay? So 1977 when he went for council. And he got in for 2 years, okay? But it's really interesting to see, because like, I know you guys want to hear a lot about me and what I have to say. And I mean, I was explaining to you too that, you know, I don't have a crazy amount to say. I need to get my foot in the door, and then I'll use the resources and tools that they have us to provide so I can help our community out.
Yes.
But just for fun, you open up his brochure, okay? And you see here, better roads and sewer, development of lands for more new homes, development of waterfront to promote tourism, more efficient use of tax dollars through city manager. So, I mean, this is all the same stuff we're
It
saying
is.
right now.
It
I mean,
is.
honestly, this is from
Some things never change.
1977, almost 40 years ago.
Wow.
Like, seriously. So when you put this in perspective, there's a lot of talk going on. And I don't want to be that guy that's going to say a lot of talk. I want to get my foot in the door, understand it, and use the resources that are to us once I'm there, and then be able to give you a what's to happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we appreciate your honesty.
Yeah.
And I feel the same way when we're asking these candidates these questions. Some of the questions go so deep, and you need a lot of time to research and find out. And a lot of this time to research and find out is going to be while you're in office. That's how it's going to be. You can't.
That's
you,
right.
You literally would not be able to run a campaign and have the answers to every one of these deep and detailed questions. But it's good to have them out here. And speaking of questions, I'm just going to grab that laptop.
Sure.
But while I'm grabbing that, could we find out a little bit more? You like myself, you have a young family, and you want them to come back to the community. But right now, what is going on that is good for our kids, and what do you think we should improve for recreation for our kids? So maybe let's talk about that, and I'll just be on camera for 1 second.
Yeah, no, I would love to see transportation, like a bus system here. We used to have it a long time ago. It would be awesome to see that come back. I know as when I was a child, getting around town was difficult. I liked to skateboard, I liked to bike, and I'd go all the way to Petawawa, but we're going on the Petawawa Boulevard. It's not safe. And then even for when I was older, when I was partying and stuff, at a late night party, instead of trying to walk home or anything like that, it would be nice if there was a transportation system to take me home.
I agree.
So if we were to take go from Winners all the way to Canex and maybe get all three places involved, I mean, that would be great. Just have a full transport system for the kids, the seniors as well. They definitely need it, I think that would be awesome. I don't think it would cost us a crazy amount. We could use advertisements on the bus, we could get donations, and I don't think it cost us a huge amount. Now, don't quote me on that, again, I don't know. But, I think that would be very beneficial to our community.
I had actually made that a poll question,
Okay.
and it took off. There was, a majority of the population, at least who saw the poll question, they're definitely in favor of a transportation system here, and it's sad that we don't have one.
Yeah, and we did have one, and it's definitely doable. Public transportation is important around here, I think, and young mothers, anyone to get around,
definitely.
they need this.
Definitely.
So I think that would be really beneficial to our community as well.
Yes.
And then of course, we've got Kingsman Pool that everyone's talking about. Yes, of course we need to fix this up 100%. What are we going to do? I'm not sure. We got to put our heads together and figure this out,
It's a big project.
Maybe a sportsplex and put everything all in one. I don't know, but definitely Kingsman Pool is an issue. Our elderly love Kingsman Pool. They're exercising there. It's very important to them.
Yes,
so. And our kids too. As in, I don't know if your child goes to there for the lessons, but I know my nieces and nephews go to Kingsman for that as well.
Yeah, well, my kids do too.
Do they? Okay.
For the swimming lessons.
Yeah,
it's definitely. So with all of these things that needs to change in Pembroke, and all of you candidates are touching base on all these major issues that have been coming up and obviously have been here for some time. How do you plan on juggling these obligations with the life you already have?
So, I have a really good staff at Hyundai Pembroke and Pembroke Mitsubishi. It is run very well. Our sales managers are amazing. And I have my family as well that helps out quite a bit, and they are amazing. My sister runs a great show at Hyundai, and my brother Griff and everybody else, they all do a great job helping me out. So they will give me the time to focus on this when it comes time 100%.
That's so important.
Right.
I resonate with that so much. You need a support system, a family, and a team. You need a team so much.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
That supports you and your mission to support this city.
That's right, and they are 100% behind me on this, and they want to help our community succeed for their kids as well. So,
Absolutely.
That makes me a lot more confident in you, honestly, Ryan. Having that team behind you and being able to speak for them and raise them up and account for them, that's great. I feel the same way. Thank you for touching on recreation and the children. Right now, to be honest, I have a son in Petawawa and I have 2 children 3 hours away in the Queenie West area. But I want them to be able to come here and enjoy the city of Pembroke. Right now, obviously, I'm living downtown, and so. and I know you, like, not everyone hangs out downtown as much as I do, but you know, with the grind and their mission in this community, and with the other mental health resources like the Phoenix Center, what I'm trying to do is raise up a youth group in the arts and drama fields. Do you have any words on that? Do you think, like, on top of recreation and pools, do you think there's anything we could do to focus more on building this up as an arts community?
Of course, I think there's a lot of potential out there with a lot of younger generation people that have an outside mind for arts. I don't see why it wouldn't be a problem to get some sort of, what would be even nicer is if we could get the younger people with the elderly people together all in one.
Yes.
I mean, that would be amazing. It would be so much beneficial to the elderly people to combine it together. You know what I mean? Of course, if we could open up some sort of organization here, but I mean, the grind is a great start.
The grind is a great start. The grind is a great platform, and speaking on that, like, we have the not old folks home, but we have the homes here that need more support and volunteerism. We have the grind, we have Festival Hall. So really everything you're touching on there, we could combine everything we have and make it better.
And I can actually touch base on that topic too, because I saw this post. I had actually shared it on the Pembroke elections group. It was about combining seniors with students. So seniors are actually opening up their homes to students who are coming to college, and this is the perfect time to be able to do this in, because we have such a high senior population who need help. We all know that all of the old age homes are full.
Yeah.
Like, there's people on second medical in the hospital who are just waiting.
Yeah.
To get into one of these homes. So Pembroke is really trying hard to encourage seniors to stay in their homes as long as they can.
Yeah.
And with the help of students, plus students looking for residents to live, with the new Algonquin College, it's definitely bringing in a lot of students, and
community help.
It would be
great.
wonderful to be able to combine them, and the students help the seniors, and the seniors help the students.
Sure, of course. I mean, Algonquin could start a program, something that would help. I mean, the nursing program, I'm sure already at Algonquin would help.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
But yeah, definitely that is a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm 100% for that. Yeah.
It would be such a wonderful opportunity for this town too, and
Well, we're not getting too many questions coming in the live feed, and that's okay. I think that means we're just conducting a great interview and finding more out about you.
Sure.
And the person, behind the Facebook posts and behind the words and your platform that you've shared. It's been really great to get to know you as a person, Ryan. What other things do you want to touch on that you feel most strongly about in your campaign?
Well, I want to say too, I think supporting local is extremely important. I think our community needs to understand that when you go to Ottawa to purchase your food, your clothes, anything like that, you are taking away from our community, and for us to give sponsors, like these stores, to give sponsors out to the grind and other places like that. I mean, it is extremely important that we start supporting local. We have Walmart and stuff. I mean, it's great Walmart, they have good deals and stuff, but we need to get to the more smaller businesses. Those are the most important that are going to keep our community going. And, people need to understand, when you support our community and buy local, that gives us the ability to donate to other organizations. I mean, I get calls, I probably get 2-3 calls a day for donations or giveaways or something. And I think we do quite a good job considering, but I mean, I'm just one business. I mean, for all the other businesses that get those calls every day, I mean, they need your support, our community's support, so that they can give back.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I agree. And for any business owners or for anyone in the community saying that it just doesn't help, it's not changing the culture, it does change the culture. And when we raise people up that need help in this community, it just creates less of a need for those continuing donations, and maybe more of a result in higher work ethic, better employment rates, lower drug abuse, and filling up the hospital. And so I think you're speaking to my heart as a great candidate for like social change in our city, and I like that.
Absolutely.
So thank you, Ryan.
Yeah, no problem.
That's great.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely.
I'm just gonna check in one more time here and look.
Sure.
We're not looking like we have any big hard questions coming in. I managed to get added to the group last minute here on my other account, so we're in here. Well, do you have any last words for everyone before we because you brought a little something for us that I definitely want to take this time to open up a little.
Well, I like I said, I see your stuff online. I'm sorry I'm not responding to everything. It's mainly because I really don't want to say too much. I mean, this is your perfect example. I can say a lot if you want, but I mean, the reality about it is let me get my foot in the door and understand and listen. And once I understand and listen, then I can help out. And that's the basis of it. I can leave you with. I'm going to use, I'm just going to use common sense and just really try to understand why we're still talking about it 40 years ago and nothing's really changing.
And with that being said, what's the best way to contact you?
Well, I think you can go on like Pembroke City's website, but my email is on there, and same with my cell phone is now on there.
Perfect.
So,
City of Pembroke website to contact Ryan Slaughter or any of the candidates that you want to get in contact with. We're going to be doing more interviews this day. We have a 5 p.m. and a 6 p.m. But before we end this interview, you brought us a little something, and I love to take this time to promote. I love getting gifts. What did you get us here? Why are you
just a little something to say thank you for having me. That was just
yeah, no, I understand that, and we're not here to promote your business.
No, not at all.
But we are here. I always promote local, and I want to say thank you for appreciating what we're doing here. We don't get paid to do this, but we definitely enjoy it, and we love having you on here. So let's open up our gifts here.
All
What do we
right,
have here?
sounds good.
This is cool. A local business.
Got a couple Hyundai hats.
I love hats. My
Yeah,
husband
so we have some-
will tell you.
We have some prizes for the students.
There you
We
go.
have some prizes for the students. We're meeting this Sunday for a luncheon, Church Street luncheon. So
Perfect.
cool. We have a little bit of extra
That is
gear.
Awesome.
Love it.
Yeah.
Man, thank you. Let me look.
Thank you very much. Like,
Mitsubishi gear.
Yes.
I will.
Wow, man, you went above and beyond. Thank you. Cool.
absolutely, you have.
Cool.
Yeah.
This
What else
is
you
great.
got there? I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff. That's
Oh man.
like a charger thing.
Yo, technology. I
Yeah.
will take it. Thank you, man.
That's
My
just a little
husband-
player.
Is gonna be so jealous.
Oh, that's cool. That's great. Some other.
That's a USB player, so you can just
Oh.
for Bluetooth.
That's
Fun.
very cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, happy to get this gear. Thank you so
Well,
much.
no, you know what, guys? I really
Perks
appreciate
of the
what
job.
you guys are doing. You know, honestly, Candace and Max, you guys, it's really nice. You guys do not get paid for this. This is all volunteer, and we need more people like you two in our community doing all of
Sounds
this.
good.
Because honestly, you guys, it's very much appreciated.
Well,
So this was just a little token to say thank you. I
Oh,
did
I
not
understand.
expect them to bring this on.
No, I know.
This is not
We're
meant-
fortunate. Honestly, this is our talk show. We do what we want here at Church Street Media House.
that's right.
Rubber Chicken Circuit. We're so happy to have you involved in the Rubber Chicken Circuit. I wanted to shout out, we're hoping to be able to plan an event at, closing in on the elections. They're on the 22nd of October.
That's
They
great.
finalized. So the week before that, we're hoping to plan an event, but we want to generate some interest first. So if you have any interest about an event where we can all get together, and it would not be a debate, it would not be a strenuous event, it would be a casual event to get to meet and greet some of the candidates that are willing to come out. Let us know how you feel about that idea, and in the comments below, or message Candace or myself if you'd like to get involved in further productions here at Church Street Media House. And that has been our episode with Ryan Slaughter for downtown Pembroke's Rubber Chicken Circuit. So
Rubber Chicken Circuit.
what's your motto?
Stay positive. I know. I'm working on this.
All right, God bless everyone. I'm going to shut us down.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for tuning in, guys.